Skål! To Styrbjörn, the true king of Brugafolga! Tonight, we all made a new Skål!
I have given you everything you wanted, everything you needed. Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe. After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast.
There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure. A greybeard in a cloak. With a single eye. He bid me follow him. So, you have the ring?
Good. This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way. You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear.
Thunderclap of Thor! Is that your father's axe? I have not seen this beauty since, well, for some time. I forged this weapon long ago. Still looks good. One of my finest, I think.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantbridge, I'll need them at my side.
When Soma took me in, she saw more than a smuggler in me. I was useful to something greater than myself. Useful to her vision.
Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own. We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever-living.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day!
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad. The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify and turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me?
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Order's men will be easy to rout.
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. And once we've found the arrow, this order needs to know we'll be after the leech and the compass as well.
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckerout, and draw your weapon.
You will live your final days enthralled as a slave, humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of his crew! Make them suffer! I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Please, all of you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land to till and home to keep, without fear of Rued's violence.
I had a son. I miss him terribly. He was taken from me by someone I trusted. A friend, a mentor, a man who I would trust with anything. But a man you trust with anything can take everything. The portal opened and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one, the soggy-jowled sheep-herder.
I am called the Builder by most. If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Eivor!
Einherjar! Here is the battle you died to attain! For Heavy and for Asgard!
Together we have conquered. Together with my friends, my clan. Faravid above all others. One sword is not an army, Eivor. Even a hero needs loyal friends.
Old friend, do you remember the days we raced our horses across the length of this land? You were always faster. You always won. Because I let you win, my Jarl. So I will let you win. One last time.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances?
You! I know your face, your stench. Ivar, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
The things a man must do. The trials one must face. The friends one must betray. To achieve one's destiny. And become king killer forevermore.
If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
I only want what is best for the people of Mercia. And I want what's best for my son. In Burgred's Mercia, where Danes and Saxons murder one another daily, it's not possible.
Peace, dear heart. I will join the dirt that grows the trees and the barley, my body feeding the gods, worms, and even you. So I will be here.
I should have known Kunan wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs. You understand so little. No matter. Let me enlighten you with the fury of the gods!
Already what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the Fyrd for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Forgive me. I often presume too much of my audience. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be descended of the gods? Or could he be a god himself?
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away.
I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
Whatever it is, there is no length they will not go to retrieve them. They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
Nothing more sweet than the crack of a good, clean rock hit. Like a warrior's axe cutting through a shield wall.
Some time ago, we made powerful magic here. We sought to see all futures, but every road led to Ragnarok.
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed.
Betrayer! Deceiver! I treated you as an honored guest, and this is how you repay me?
Why would he lie? Unless he had something to hide. He has become old and frail. But he served my father well. I would have freed him without bloodshed.
These past weeks have been stirring, breathtaking. Your passion and strength. Eivor, I've never met such a burning soul.
You want your Jarl back? You must be cold as frost. Bravery is your enemy as often as your friend. We do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln! Away! But with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
My clan fought well, did they not? You saw it. The heart in these people. How they rallied behind their Jarl.
Vili lives in another world entirely right now. He is cracked inside, and will not face the full truth laid before him.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham, today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl.
That message led us here, to this place, to a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth. It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
He was just a bartender before he joined us. Not even a very good one. And that's when he learned his real purpose. He was like a... I don't know, like a singularity. You know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
I am the reader of the calculations. All these, possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago.